Hey, Facebook fam. Hey, Facebook fam. Hey, y'all. Hey, good morning. Good morning. It's Shuga Shootin' the breeze, y'all. It's Shuga Shootin' the breeze. It's Shuga Shootin' the breeze, y'all. Look, y'all know how I do random. When it hit me, I run with it. Up on this, what day? July 18th, Saturday, July 18th, 2026, on a Saturday. It's Saturday. Yesterday was Friday. It's Saturday, y'all. July 18th, 2026. What time? 10:53. I'm still in my window. I'm still in my window, y'all. I'm still in it. Between 10 and 11, I'm going to pop on here. And whoever show up to shoot the breeze with Sugar, that's what we going to be doing. On top of my little topics that I like to discuss, you know, something old. Something old that I have personally that maybe some folks still don't have but would get a kick out of seeing. And what else I like to talk about? Entrepreneurs. I'm going to tell your business. Sugar going to tell somebody's business. I'm going to tell somebody's business, y'all. And then my favorite, birthday shout-outs. Birthday shout-outs, y'all. And I was trying to see if we had anybody celebrating a birthday today. I was trying to see. And I let me look. Let me look and see if we got somebody we celebrating today. Let me see. Who will be celebrating a birthday today? I gotta make sure. I got to make sure, y'all. No. We ain't got nobody on today. You know. But before we give anybody a birthday song, I still got to do my Shuga Shootin' the Breeze theme song. I still got to do that. But I just needed to make sure who had a birthday today. And if they did, I needed to make sure I did what I was supposed to do. Wow. So, yeah. But anyway, Shuga Shootin' the Breeze. Shuga Shootin' the Breeze. Shuga Shootin' the breeze, y'all. 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 Random when it hits me, I run with it. Random when it hits me, I runs with it. Hey, Shuga Shootin' the Breeze. That's my theme song. That's my theme song I penned, that I wrote, you know, because I like to write. I like to write songs. I like to write stuff. I still got pen and paper, y'all. I still use pen and paper. I can't get away from it. That's what I grew up on. Being able to speak and talk other than with my voice. I grew up with pen and paper. Who all grew up with pen and paper? Who's still using pen and paper? Who's still using pen and paper, y'all? I know by generation. Somebody in my generation, Generation X, somebody in my generation still use pen and paper. And probably somebody in your generation too still use it. As baby boomers, Generation Y, you know, Z, and it's started over. Who still use pen and paper to write stuff down? Who still use it? Put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. Yeah, I still like it. I still like the pen. I still like my penmanship. It got a little wobbly, but I still like my penmanship. Writing. It was just something about it. Just something about writing. You know, it's the personalization of it. You know, the personalization of writing. You know, it's an art to it, you know. I even had calligraphy pens and stuff back in the day where you could screw in the ink. I used to have that because I love that. And then they had in school where you learn how to write in cursive, and they had it where it was a competition to see who had the best cursive writing in my elementary school. I came in second place on cursive writing. I did. Yeah, came down to second place because I loved it. I loved that. So I still write, y'all. Pen and paper. I even still got some pencils. But that's for another day. That's for another topic. Y'all. Sugar old school. Sugar got a lot of old stuff that I want to share with you. Got a lot of old stuff that I want to share because I know it's going to spark some dialogue. People be like, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Where you get that from? Doggone it, where you get that from? I just didn't get rid of it. It was sentimental to me. It was sentimental. So, even though we ain't got nobody that we got his birthday to shout out, it's somebody on here got a birthday today on this July 18th on a Saturday. Somebody celebrating their birthday today. And it's only fair that you get Sugar's birthday song. It's only fair that you get me to sing to you for your birthday, especially if ain't nobody sung to you. And you in these Facebook streets and you say, Sugar, you come on by my live. And I will sing happy birthday to you. I can do that. I certainly can. I can do that. So on that note, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to them out there celebrating their birthday today. Yeah. Happy birthday to y'all celebrating your birthday today. Ain't that something? You done seen it. You done made it to it. 365 days and you've arrived at the date that you were born many moons ago. Many moons ago. So happy birthday, and I wish you many, 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 many more. I do. I certainly do. Wish you many, many, many more. So, you know what? I gotta get my dishes, y'all. Gotta get on my dishes. I gotta get them. That's what I gotta do. Gotta get on my dishes. My morning activity. It's 11:01. Gotta get on my dishes. Y'all, getting the yard done out there. Got to get the yard done. The grass had grew up a little bit. You know, this is like 2 weeks. So, yeah, we got it done. Getting it done right now. So if you hear a little something, that's the lawn service out there. You hear a little something, that's the lawn service, because they out there doing the lawn, mowing the lawn, and tightening the yard up, because it rained yesterday, and it sounded like it was like a thunderstorm. You know, here in Georgia, this is what we get. We get thunderstorms. They show up, dump it, and move on. Show up, dump it, and move on, because they on to the next stop. You know, thunderstorm, they don't stick around here in Georgia. They show up, show out, dump it, and move on, because they have orders to fill. Let me get my little clothes wash out. They have orders to fill. All you need is two teardrops. That's all you need. But they got orders to fill. Thunderstorms show up. They got people in other counties, in other cities, in other towns, the other side of town, they have to meet a quota. So that's how Georgia thunderstorm do. They give you some water, drop it, and move on to the other side, because they on the time schedule. I believe that's what they be doing. Thunderstorms be like they on a time schedule. They ain't got time to sit around. They ain't got time to be cute giving us water, because they got rounds to make. Thunderstorm have rounds to make. So yesterday, it dropped out the sky. It dropped out heavy. It was kind of more of, they were saying, we had a little potential flood activity yesterday. So I was sitting in the house. I was sitting in here, y'all, and it light flicker. I'm like, okay, come on now. Don't do that. Don't flicker the light, thunder. Just keep drop it and go. Drop it and go. It poured down, but like I say, we need it. Here in Georgia, we need the rain. We need the rain, so however we can get it, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for it, because the ground be dry. I went outside earlier today, just out there, because once again, we got some good bright sunshine out there. It's bright. It was so bright and pretty. It's so bright and pretty out there, y'all. It's bright and pretty. It is. And let me let you see. Just let me let you see. Let me let you see. See? It's bright out there. And the sun was so bright, so high in the sky when I went out earlier. It was bright. It was so bright. And I was like, wow. I'm going out there. I'm going out there. Because, yeah. I'm thankful to see it. The sun just be giving you it make you feel good, don't it? Oh, the sun make you feel good when you're able to get out there in it. If it's not too hot. And it's not too hot. The rain is helping to stave off some of the summer heat. So we're not getting it. We're not getting it blasting. We're not getting it full force, and that's good. We're not getting it full. So the sun it's just pretty, and it bounce off the green. How it just bounce off of the green. My favorite color is blue, and I favor also purple, but green is starting to take it's starting to take on a different role. The green, the pop of green in nature, it's starting to take on a whole different role, y'all, for me, and I'm liking it. I see it in the colors as they transition from the spring to the fall. As they transition, those colors. And then coming out of winter, back to spring, got the young spring green. It's just young and youthful. And then the transition as it moves on into the summer, get a little bit more mature color green popping out there. I love that. I love that, y'all. Just nature. Nature doing its thing. Yep. Nature doing its thing. Maida, I ain't throwed it away yet, Maida. You might have to come get it and throw it in the trash for me, because I ain't throwed it away yet. It's still sitting in a dish rag. It's still sitting up there. I ain't throwed it away. I ain't throw it away, Beta. I did throw it away. I'm gonna have to see. You might have to come get it. Put it in the trash. Because I couldn't throw it away. That little tray is just this little tray that had my okra in. I couldn't help it. I washed it up. That's what we talked about yesterday. Throw it away. What you keeping that for? She just put one word down. Trash. That's what it is. But yeah. I'm just not big on it. I'm going to recycle or repurpose. Repurpose. I'm from a family that repurposes stuff. Repurpose. Let's see. Got a little spot in there. Got a little spot. With you. Got a little spot in there. Cause I like to wash my own dishes, y'all. Where my dishwashers at? Where my ones that like to wash their own dishes? Where you at? You like to wash your own dishes? Where you at? I do. Yep. Yep. They come out there. They come out there and they tighten it up real quick. They tighten it up real quick out there when they come. And then they be gone. Mow the yard and then they be gone. On to the next side. Is that a bubble? I see a bubble. Let me see. Who that? Who that? Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Chrissy. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Shuga Shootin breeze. Shuga Shootin breeze. Auntie on here this morning. Shooting the breeze this morning. See who's going to stop by. We're going to stop by Sugar's Facebook porch and see me. Gonna roll by. Good morning. Hope you're doing good. Hope your morning is off to a great start, baby. Hope it's off to a great start. I certainly do. I always like to see the bubble when it pop up. It's like, is somebody coming to see Sugar? Somebody coming to see Sugar in these Facebook streets. Stroll by. Say, hey, Sugar. Say, hey. Yep. Say, hey, Sugar. Hey, Chrissy. Good morning, baby. Yep, I'm up and at 'em. I'm not an early riser, but when I get up, my eyes might come open about 7:30, 8 o'clock. And then I lay there, gather myself. And then, probably about 8:30, 9, I'm up. I go on and get up. Unless I just went to bed real late. Sometimes I get into bed late. Maybe about 1. And so, yeah. Get in there late. But yep, how your morning going? How your morning going? How the babies? How the kids? Yeah. How your morning? I was just looking at this sun, how bright it is here. I came up with me a song, a little jingle I did for the sun. Yeah, I like to sing it to the sun because when he show up, and to be so pretty. Yeah. I'm going to sing it for you. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Up all bright, all right, this morning. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Shining on me. Shining on me. That's the song I wrote for my son out there. The sun shining. I have to give the sun some props. What you think about my song? What you think about it? Put it in the comment section. The thumb up heart. Let me know what you think about it. Yeah. Girl, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the sun. We couldn't exist. That we couldn't. So I done my dishes, so I have to get my cereal. I do my Cheerios, and I continue to shoot the breeze on the topics that, you know, show up. If you got something you want to talk about, drop it in the comment section. You know, we can talk. If you only sit a spell, if you don't just say, hey, sugar, I appreciate it all. I do. I appreciate it all. So let me get my cereal, and we can get back to the sugar shooting breeze. Get back to the sugar shooting breeze. That's what I like. I like Cheerios. That's what I like. Got Cheerios. And I like my almond milk. That's what I like too. Can't do regular milk. And then I like to put me some grapes in there. You know, I like to put me some grapes. So, and you gotta watch your cholesterol. Let me take these off. You gotta watch my cholesterol. Yeah, my numbers try to creep up. So they say, you know, with a well-balanced diet, Cheerios say it could possibly can help lower your cholesterol as part of a heart-healthy diet. So, you know, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm trying to do my best. With diet and exercise, so I'm gonna see what I can do. And when I go back to the doctor, she'll check it again and let me know if my efforts not in vain. Okay, that's good. I like to build it. I like to build up my cereal. This is not honey nut, so I use a couple of grapes in it to help it give me that pop of sweetness. And I use walnuts. That's like a protein, you know, good source of protein. We got in there 5 grams in a serving. 4th cup is a serving. I got it down to a size, but I'll still do it. I'll still do the serving size in the 4th of a cup. Cause you know, nuts is low-key fatty. They full of good fats, but boy, yeah, they full of good fats, but it's still fatty. You got your saturated fats that you want to steer clear of, but for as much as possible. But total fat 20 grams. That's 28% of supposedly your daily fat allowance of total fats. Calories per serving, 200 calories. So I say, okay. They say 1/4 of a cup. That's what I be trying to do. Got about one more, maybe about one more serving of them. That's considered a 1/4. That's the size of a 1/4. Now this is much larger than a cup. This is not the size of a cup. This is the size of a cup compared to that. It can, yeah. That's the size of a cup. So we're looking at probably about 2 cups. This contains this right here. So it says 1.5 cups of Cheerios. I don't do 1.5 cups because I'm adding more stuff to it that adds more calories. So and my walnuts. That's my walnuts. And then about 6-7 grapes. About 6-7 grapes I put in it. About 6-7 grapes. Let's see what I got here. That's 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm gonna do one more. Just rinse them off. That's all. Run them under a little water, rinse them off. Drop them off in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what went in there. And then my milk, my almond milk. Ooh, that done showed up. Look at that, y'all. I'm on the last swallow. I'm on the last swallow of almond milk. Y'all saw that? I'm on the last swallow. I gotta go get me some more. Let me see who that done showed up. Hold up. Sometimes I can. Hey, Steven. Hey, Steven. Hey. It's been a long time, Steven. It's been a long time. Yep, that is one of my neighborhood, childhood friends. We grew up in the same neighborhood. Hey, Steven. It's good to connect with y'all here. Shuga on here, Shoot the Breeze, seeing who show up by Shuga's porch and see who want to sit a spell. Say, hey, you know, shoot me some love. Yeah. Who else we got? That's... Hey, Miss Clara. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Clara. The bubbles is showing up. The people is coming to visit Shuga. Y'all showing up to visit me. I appreciate it. I appreciate seeing y'all. I appreciate the love. Thank you, Miss Clara. Thank you, Miss Clara. Yeah. I love that. It's so good to, you know, when you sent the request, I was like, that's Steven. We was, boy, Ford Chapel AME. Ford Chapel AME, Reverend Crosling. Miss Clara, thank you. Thank you. I can't help but smile when you seeing good folks show up. Thank you. Yes, Steven, I tell you, that's a surprise because I don't know who's gonna come. I just go live. I said, this is my platform. I'm gonna do this going live. If somebody show up from Germany, I don't care. If you're on here and you see Shuga live in these Facebook streets, just, you know, scrolling by, back up. Say, hey, Shuga, if you can't stay. Shoot me some love, hearts, likes, thumbs, or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I got this little crumb of milk in here. I ain't have but a little crumb of milk, so I'm going to make it work because I got to go get me some more. Last time I ran out of milk, I put some water in it. Last time I ran out of milk, I used water. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you ain't got no milk, growing up, put a little water in the cereal. Hey, I ended up using cold water because it kind of mimicked, you know, cold milk, which I don't do regular milk. But cold water kind of gave me just a little bit of pleasure, but nothing like milk. Nothing like milk. Yeah, it's good to see everybody that's on the live today, passing by. It's good to see who show up. Still spell. Yep. Lord, thank you for my food. Thank you, Lord. Amen. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That is good to me, y'all. Good old bowl of Cheerios. A couple of nuts. And it's just the regular Cheerio, not honey up. Not honey nut. And then I use some grapes. I normally do purple grapes. And I have done red. But today, I went to the grocery store the other week, the last couple of days, and I bought me some green grapes. So I'm gonna use green grapes this time. But yeah, how you doing? How y'all doing? How you doing, Steven? I see you and your beautiful family. How you doing? Miss Claire, what you have for breakfast this morning? What y'all have? What y'all have for breakfast? This mine. If you had breakfast, what you had? What you had? Matter of fact, let me put my grapes back in the refrigerator. Put my grapes back in the refrigerator. The rest of my walnuts. That's about one more serving. Now I'll get some more of that. But yeah, what y'all have for breakfast? So you busy? You say you busy, Stephen? Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. So you on the grind. You on the grind. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put just a little water. I'm gonna have to put just a little bit of water. Just a little bit. I'm gonna run out. That little crumb of milk, it did. That's all. That's all I need. That's it. Just a little bit of cold water. I'm going to the grocery store so I can replace my milk. I got a couple other things I need to get. Yeah. So you say you busy. You busy. Yeah. If you got a business, like I said, on my lives, I like to talk about something old that Shuga got, but I also like to talk about entrepreneurs, people in business for themselves, you know, small businessmen, those that's trying to pursue being business owners and providing products and service or both. Yeah, I got a host of you on my friends page that I'm gonna be shouting out. I started the shout outs last week. Yeah, shouting folks out. I'll select one and I'll do them for 3 days, letting folks know about the business. And then in my evening reflections, I'll talk about them. The evening reflections are anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes long. Morning, it varies because the morning folks, they may have me on here about an hour, 2 hours. It just depends on what we're talking about and what they want to talk about, what they want to shoot the breeze with Shuga about. So, yeah, if you got a business, I'll be putting you in my rotation. I'm on here between 10 and 11. I'll pop on here. And then once I'm on, I'm on. But I come on between 10 and 11. Yep. This is my platform. Shuga Shootin' Breeze. As a content creator, I said, okay. Give some folks something to part, worthy of parting with their coins. Shoot some stars. That star button down there. It allow you to support Shuga. Feel my content. It's a star is a penny. And you know, we grew up, at least I did. We grew up, I ain't throw away no penny. Pennies was worth something. Even though it's out of rotation now. They've since printed the last one last year. So there's no more pennies. You can still use what you have, but it won't be in circulation. They won't be printing up no more. What we grew up on. So yeah. Stars a penny. If you purchase some stars, yeah, you can give Shuga with some stars. 1 star is equivalent to 1 penny. And I appreciate it if you're in that position. But in the meantime, I just like to talk. Like to talk. See what people want, what's on folks' minds. Tell what's on my mind. Yep, some folks need somebody to talk to. Some folks do. If they ain't in a position, they need somebody to talk to. Hey, Shuga Shootin' Breeze. Come on through. Come on through. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I definitely gotta get my milk, y'all. I definitely gotta get my milk. It's a big difference. I don't know how I let it get that low. I don't know how I let my milk get that low. I don't. It looked like there was about 3 teaspoons. Like there was about 3 teaspoons come up out of there. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. But we went to the Rock and Crab last night. Went there. The one in Stonecrest. Yeah. My husband's like, okay, gotta go decompress. You know, let's go check out our spot, the Rock and Crab. Let's go check them out. And it never disappoints. It never disappoints. And the Rock and Crab, they have it going on. And I got a chance to see one of my former clients that I used to do. And boy, that did both of our hearts good, because I hadn't seen her since 2020. Interacting, you know, social media, texting back and forth. But I hadn't seen her since I retired. And it was like, wow. It was just a joy to see her. We were sitting up front waiting to be seated, and she came through the door. And I was like, oh, there Miss Bell, there she go, there Miss Bell. Yeah, it was a beautiful thing. Be able to see somebody you hadn't seen in the presence, in the physical, in a minute. And yeah, beautiful person. I enjoy being of service to her. When I had my salon, I was in business for 20 plus years. Yeah, I enjoyed being of service. I did. You right. It's a lot of folks. It's a lot of folks from Bainbridge up here. We done Bainbridge, Decatur County kids. Born and raised out of Puggers for me, but raised in Bainbridge. Yeah, it's a lot of us up here. I was surprised. When I, you know, on our Facebook page, and people, you know, letting you know where they at. And it's like, oh, you up here? Now I've been up here since 99. Since February 99, I've been up here. Moved from Bainbridge and come up here. Came up here in 99. Yeah, I've been up here since then. And so I like it. I really do. I like it up here. You know, we go home to visit. I like going home to visit to my hometown, because that's my hometown. That's what influenced me, between my parents and culturally speaking to people. I love going home to my hometown. I love that. I really do. You know, a lot of my Facebook friends is from my hometown. It's people I grew up with, people I knew, went to school with, you know. And just being able to go home and see them. See folks that I hadn't seen in a minute. But Facebook gave us the ability to now interact, you know, over this digital platform. But it's a lot of folks up here. We came on up 75, 27. Heading north, we came on up the road. We came on up the road. So let me see how else can I spread my wings? How else can I spread them? But it's good to see you, Stephen. It's good to see y'all on here. Miss Clara. My niece, Chrissy. Yep, it's good to see y'all. See your bubbles show up. Yes, indeed. On this beautiful, beautiful July 18th day, 2026. Yep. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did, Stephen. We came on up the road. We got on the highway, the interstate. So let's go north. Let's see. But I do. I enjoy being up here. I do. I like it. It's you know it's a lot of folks. It's a lot of folks, the traffic and all that. But I'm not where, I'm not in Atlanta. I'm in the cab. I'm in the cab county, so it's not the traffic of Atlanta 285. That's some work. That's some traffic. The people have to get out there in that. That's some work. Driving in that traffic. I'm not a fan of it. If I can avoid it, I do. If I can avoid it, I do. I take my hats off for those that have to be in it, because they don't have a choice. Their jobs require them to get in it. I'm gonna tell you the first time I came up here and got on 285. Now, my sense of direction hadn't always been that great because I didn't drive long before I went into the military. Got a car about 2 months before I went into the military. So my driving didn't get a license until just shy of graduation. So I didn't have much driving skills and driving around town, even in Bainbridge growing up. So coming up here, I got on 285. And up on 285, I was like, not understanding. I'm driving, and I'm riding 20, 30, 40 minutes, and I'm not sure exactly where I'm trying to go, but I just know I saw what I saw 30, 40 minutes ago again. I'm like, that's familiar. I saw that about 30, 40 minutes ago. I ain't realized 285 was a circle. I'm on 285 driving 34, 45 minutes. I'm saying the same thing again. Like, what is this? This Twilight Zone? I'm on 285. I'm just riding. I didn't realize it's a circle around the city. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Stephen, I had to go get me a map. I went and got me a map. I sure enough did. I got me a map of the city. I got me a map. I went and purchased me one of the maps, the paper maps that you could buy. I went and bought me one because I said, I need to know where I'm at. I need to know where I'm going. I got to see because I got on that doggone 285 doing 70, 60, 70 and not understanding it was a circle. So once I understood it was a circle, because I pulled over, got to the gas station, and that's where I got the actual the map from. I got it. I said, I don't know where I'm at. I asked them at the gas station, because I was trying to get somewhere. I can't remember where I was trying to get. But boy, that tickled me so bad that I was riding around 285, riding in circles. Got the map. I think I still got that book. I think I still got the map, that book that I got. When I said I got to know, I got to understand the roads. I got to see where I'm at. So, and even still, my sense of direction ain't that great. Getting out there driving, you know how people have that memory that they know they got a great sense of direction. I don't have that sense of direction when it comes to traveling on the road and stuff. Yeah, no, I don't have it. It's just amazing. It amazes me how people can go somewhere one time. How they can go somewhere one time and then go back there again, not have to, and not get tripped up, not forget how they got there. How to get there. I'm always fascinated that you got the ability to go somewhere one time, that sense of direction sharp, you know, and can get right back there, no problems. Nobody at. Nobody at. Not Shuga. Shuga just on 25. It's on 25. Making my way downtown. Just ride. Just ride. Ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Yeah, Stephen, I was too outdone by my own ignorance. I was too outdone by it. I was. Got me. It got me. So when I got that map, I decided, okay, I got to be able to figure out how 285 goes, because you get on with it, depending on where you get on, you're gonna get on from the north, south, east, and west, because that got me too. When it started, the direction started to change, you know, from north, south, east, and west, and going around, because you're just going around in the circle. You know, it's like wherever you get on at, which way you trying to go. The shortest distance, the shortest way to get to where you're trying to go depends on which way you get on. And so I decided I use my my steering wheel. Once I got the map, I use my steering wheel. And I make the horizontal, that's 20. Steering wheel is 285. This elementary now. Elementary. My steering wheel. 285. Across the middle, horizontal, that's 20. Up and down, that's 75. Going that way, it'd be 85. And that, you know, that helped me more than anything. Steering wheel, where you at first, and then where you at on the steering wheel. But yeah, I did. I got the map. I had to look and see. I had to look and see what the highways and interstates and all of that, because I wasn't familiar with none of that. I wasn't. You know, we grew up in a small town. Wasn't familiar with none of that. So I learned a valuable lesson. And then I wanted to see, well, is this the case in other places? You know, the closed, you know, interstates like that, and how do they determine how to close it off versus your running north and south, east and west? You know, you got the 20, let's say the odd, the even numbers run across the United States, and the odd numbers run up and down. That's what the map legend says, you know, when you're understanding the roads. So 20 odd numbers going east to west. No, even number going east to west. Odd numbers going north and south on interstate. I had to educate myself, y'all. I had to educate myself. I had to. Because I'm like, I can't be burning up gas. I can't be wasting no gas on being lost. I can't. You know. So that's a scary feeling. That's a scary feeling before they came out with MapQuest and all of that. And I'm going to tell you what I did with MapQuest. I used to print it out. Once we came out with MapQuest, I used to print out the directions so that I can have them. I print them out wherever I'm trying to go. If it ain't 2, 3, 5 minutes from me, yeah, I print it out so that I can make sure I'm getting where I'm going. Oh yes, indeed. That, ooh. Yeah, if you know how to get around, if you have a great sense of direction, that is an awesome skill. That's an awesome ability. Yeah, awesome ability. How was your driving when you first moved up here? Were you familiar? Were any of y'all familiar when you moved up here into the Atlanta area? You know, inside of 285 Metro, or you know, how well were you able to adjust to driving up here and knowing where you're going, getting where you're going? Yeah, how well were you able to do that? Especially, you know, moving to a new city, moving to a bigger city in population and you know, size. And all of the roads, the millions of peach trees. How many times you gonna name a street peach tree? How many times you gonna name it that? How many streets do you need? Yeah, that got us all messed up. Got us all mixed up. I swear to God, I felt like I need to go back to college just to learn how to get around up here in Atlanta. These peach street, how it runs. Yeah, I was like, good Lord. Good Lord. I'm just lost in the sauce. I ain't know my way around. When I got that map, I had to study. I felt like I had to go get me a college degree to learn how to drive around up here. I had to, y'all. If I was going to stay up here, I had to learn how to get around. But I try to avoid getting on the interstate. I try to avoid it at all costs. If I could take a back way, side streets, if I could do that, I'll do that. I don't like getting on the interstate. I don't. Yep. Then we print out. Okay, Stephen, yeah, print it out so you can see it. If you need to pull over, you did. Studied it as much as you can before you got on the road. You were reading. You read. Yes, you did. Hey, cousin. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Tussie. Good morning. It's Shuga Shootin Breeze. Good morning. How you doing? How your day going? What you know good? What you know good? On this Saturday morning. We just up here shooting the breeze, talking about traveling, well, living up here where I am, DeKalb County. And when I first got up here, first got up here, it was like a fish out of water, trying to learn your way around. I went and bought me a map because I was circling 285, honey, not knowing it was a circle. No, you got to get off at some point. Didn't know that, but yeah. But how your day going? How your day going? Hope it's going good. I do. Now, you know, we also used to screenshot directions too, because once we got the ability to have the what's it called, where you put it in and it tells you where you're going. I would screenshot those directions too, because if your phone froze up, and you got lost, especially if you're only following it and you didn't really look to see from start to finish where the directions was taking you, it's just telling you that where to go. If it frees up, I had to start screenshotting the directions too, for the sake of making sure if I lost the signal, and I don't know where I'm going, not familiar, I'm gonna be lost. So I got into screenshotting directions as well. I'm telling you, it's intimidating. It was intimidating being up here, trying to learn how to get around. It was intimidating. It was. So, yeah, but I like it. I like it up here. I like being up here. Yep, I like being up here. I like the people, you know. Every place has its pros and cons, but advantages and disadvantages, but I do. I certainly do. And speaking of old stuff, I like to talk about cassettes, because I have a cassette collection, and I've been showing who I was able to keep from my cassettes. Do you have any cassettes left over from the 80s and 90s? Did you manage to keep any of them? Did you manage to keep any of them? Because I managed to keep about 80, 90 to 100 cassettes. Managed to not get rid of them, not throw them away. So, and I said I'm going to create my segment where Shuga got telling something old, talking about something old, because I got a lot of old stuff that I thought, people would be interested in seeing. Got a lot of old stuff. So, good morning, Kia. Yeah, that's my daughter. Yeah, but I got old cassettes. Old cassettes. Let me show you who I have. And I think I showed her before, but because it was her birthday yesterday. It was her birthday along with others on my Facebook page. But it was her birthday too, and I didn't know it. Regina Belle. These are the cassette tapes that I got, y'all. Regina Belle, she vocal ability. Ooh, right, ooh. Her vocals trained. She was trained, and it just, I loved her. I did, and it was her birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Regina. Chica got all your stuff. That's one of the first one that she came out with. Regina Belle, y'all. Yep. First one over here, Show Me the Way. Show me, yeah. That's Regina Belle, the way now. Yep. She celebrated her birthday yesterday. Now, when they had where you could buy singles, this was the first single, one of the first singles that I bought from her. What was on here? Baby, Come to Me. And This Is Love. That's on the single. Now, yep. Regina Belle, y'all. Yeah. This was in 89. 89. Yep. And that was the actual album that came out from it. That was the actual album. Yep. So, and then that's one. Yeah, that's Passion. Yep, so she celebrated her birthday yesterday with several of my Facebook friends. I don't think they knew they had the same birthday with Regina Belle. I don't think they knew they had the same birthday as her. But yeah, Regina Belle, that's the cassette tapes, y'all. I got cassette recorders, but I ain't gonna try to play it. Who else I got? I got Monica. That's Monica, y'all. Got her on. That's a single too. Before You Walk Out of My Life, and Like This, and Like That. Yep. That's, yeah, the cassette, it got that stretch look. It's done got that concave look in it. So yeah, he ain't about to play nothing on nothing. He ain't about to play nothing on nothing. That's Monica. Uh-huh. Let me see what year this came out. Let me see. Oh shoot, I can't see none of that. I have to get a magnifying glass for that one right there. That's fine, fine. Okay, that's 1996. 1996 when her single dropped. These two. Before You Walk Out of My Life and Like This and Like That. That's Monica. That's Monica. Who else I got? So like I said, I like a lot of different genres of music. This is this is blues. Sweet Soul Sisters, master of the 12 legendary hits. And different artists, like a compilation. Yeah, you probably can, I don't know how to access, but you probably can go on YouTube and find a lot of this. But if the artists are still, you know, with us and singing and producing, yeah, it's great to be able to go and support them if it's something you're interested in doing. I know Regina Bell, yeah, she's still performing and she's still doing stuff, so yeah. I got the chance to see her in concert. I did. Yep. Phenomenal. Let me see who's on here. Got Gladys Knight and the Pips, Every Beat of My Heart. That's on this Sweet Soul Sister cassette. Who else? Etta James, Security. Who else we got? Barbara Lewis, Hello Stranger. Yeah, the blues, Sweet Soul Sisters. When did this come out? Let me see. I'm gonna have to open it up, look on the cassette. I have to open it up. It's got to be on here. It's got to be on here somewhere. It got to be on here somewhere. They don't see it, and that's unusual. You gonna have the date on everything when it pertaining to for copyright purposes and everything. It's supposed to have a date on here, unless my eyes is fooling me. Okay, they were fooling me. My eyes was fooling me. This says 1990 when this came out. Telstar Records is who's on here. Original recording digitally remastered. Distributed by JCI. I'm not familiar with them. Yeah. Blues, Sweet Soul Sister. Yeah. And we grew up with, you know, some of them had, when you had the jacket, some of them had the lyrics so you can sing along. For the ones that had the budget to afford to put the lyrics in the jacket, yeah, sing along with it. See who else I got. This is The Family. You know, they sung with Prince. That's who they sung with. The Family. They sung with Prince. Hey, Tweety. Hey, cuz. I'm on here showing the remainder of my collection of cassette tapes, something old that I got. And this is one from the group called The Family. They sung with Prince. When did they stuff come out? Let's see what's on here. Let me see. Side 1, High Fashion, Mutiny, The Screams of Passion. What's the name of it? They usually have a name of the actual album. And they come out 1985. They just got the inside little insert. That's what they have. How you doing, Tweety? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. On this Saturday. Good morning on this Saturday. Well, yeah. 1985. Warner Brother Records Incorporated. Listening to the music back in the day. Buying up music. We bought up some music, didn't we, y'all? We bought it up. When it was in tangible form like this, we bought it up. Cassettes, we bought them. We loved purchasing music. I think some artists are still, they're starting to kind of make it a nostalgic, I suppose. Make it available to buy hard copies of their music today. You know, I know we're in the streaming world. You know, I know we in that world right now where everything is streaming and you can go and download it yourself in digital world. But it was just fun being able to buy stuff. You go into the record store, going to wherever they sold music at, you're able to purchase. This is Mr. Kim Waters. He's a sweet and sexy saxophone player. Yep, Mr. Kim Waters. See when did his stuff come out? Ooh, that's fine. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine now. It's all music programmed by Cyrus Chestnut and Kim Waters. Yeah, he has a very nice sound. If you like jazz, if you enjoy jazz, I have him on DVD. I mean on CD as well. I have his CD. Usually the date, sometimes they put it on the cassette. Yep, he had 5 and 5. 10 songs. 10 songs on there. Y'all might have to go get a magnifying glass to see this. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that because these little 2.0 readers, they ain't getting that. Hold on. I told y'all I have stuff. I told y'all I be having stuff. I told you. Yeah. I got my magnifying glass, y'all. It don't say on here manufactured by Warlock Records, 200 Park Avenue, South New York, New York. I don't see a date. It's on here somewhere. It's got to be. It got to be. I had to pull out my magnifying glass. Had to pull that out. Oh, I took myself, y'all. The fact that I had a magnifying glass on hand. I'm here to tell y'all got a real one. You got your real one who keeps some stuff. What is the date on here? Where is it? Yeah, this has to be on here. Not on the inside. My eyes. Yeah, this is magnified all the way, and I do not see a date at all. At all, y'all. At all. Now that That's strange. That is strange. We usually have the dates on if this is a first. It's a first. But anyway, yeah. Mr. Kim Waters. Mr. Kim Waters. Hey, cuz. Hey, Dan. Thank you for checking in with me. Thank you. How you morning? How you feeling this morning? I'm on here back on my cassette showing something old. I'm still on the cassette show and tell of something old. And I don't see nowhere on here the date that it was produced. But yeah, you can look it up online too. You didn't put the date on here. This magnifying, I had to pull out the magnifying glass because I had to pull it out. I had to pull out the magnifying glass because some of this fine print on these cassettes, it was for some, yeah, it wasn't for nobody eyes over 20 to look at. Well, for nobody eyes over 20. But yeah, Mr. Kim Waters. Mr. Kim Waters, sweet and sexy. I got my magnifying glass. These right here wasn't cutting it. This is really strictly for reading, what you're reading for the most part. And you know, if you want to look at, but when you got to see that little fine stuff, your eyeballs is like, I know you lying. I know you lying thinking I can see that. I know you lying. You know I can't see that. Quit playing. My eyeballs be saying. My eyes say. Let's see who else I got, y'all. Got Civil. Y'all remember Civil? Civilation. That was the name of hers. Civilation. Got the one label on tapes not purchased from legitimate retailers may be counterfeit and of poor quality. You know, yeah. Bootlegging, that kind of stuff. You know, illegal. Yeah. This is Civil, y'all. Let me see here. Y'all remember the song that made her famous? Y'all remember the song that made Civil famous? The more popular one, at least the one that I heard and grabbed a hold of. Don't make me over. She made that over. Now that I can't sing too much on here because I don't want to mess with the algorithm and copyright infringement. But yeah, Civil. Don't make me over. The first one that I heard singing that was Dionne Warwick. She sung it. That's Civil. That's Civil, y'all. I don't know. I don't know if she's still performing. You know, I don't know. That's something worth looking up. Hey, Alisa. Hey, Alisa. Happy belated birthday to you. You know you share a birthday with Regina Bell. Girl, you share a birthday with Regina Bell. She had a birthday yesterday too. The three, you, Ellen, and Roger. Y'all share a birthday with Regina Bell. You know, it's your birthday. I hope you enjoying it. I hope you're doing your thing. I hope you're showing out bad for it. Yeah, I do my birthday shout outs for people. You know, I do. Shout them out. Sing my little birthday tune. I do. I sing my birthday tune for you since you're on here and I didn't get to sing you. I shouted you out in the party and the post. But yeah, shouldn't could sing to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. That's my birthday jingle I come up with. You know, roll a little something, roll a little own personal birthday jingle so I can sing it for the folks when I go live every day. Whoever have a birthday. And I sing it either way. You got a birthday. Somebody out here in these Facebook streets got a birthday. Roll up on Sugar. Got a birthday. I sing it. I sing my birthday tune. It's a blessing. It is a blessing to be able to see it again. One more time. 365 days. To end up on the date that you got here. However many moons ago. But yeah. This on here. Shuga Shootin the Breeze, seeing who show up. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all coming on here, sitting with Sugar on Sugar's Facebook porch. I appreciate you. But yeah, that's Silver, y'all. Let's see what year hers came out. This was 1990. This is 1990. Yeah. Well, you know, it's only fitting that if a birthday person show up on my live, I'm going to have to sing it to them. I'm going to have to sing the birthday song. No matter where I'm at, what I'm doing, what I'm talking about. If the birthday person themselves show up, I'm going to sing. I'm going to sing you a birthday song. Somebody might not have sung it to you, but you got it sung to you today. You got it sung to you today, Sugar. You got it sung to you today. So happy birthday, Alisa. Happy birthday, Alisa. They're my hometown peeps, y'all. They're my hometown peeps. Rocking and rolling down Bishop Bottom, down that way, Bainbridge, up and down College Street, you know, all down in there. They're my peeps. Grew, born and raised, moved over on that side of town. My dad was about 13, 12, 13. Moved over there. And, yeah, we used to be down there catching the bus right there on the corner. Catching the bus right there on the corner by Smitty's and Miss Clark. You catch the bus. That's where we head to Bainbridge High School, girl. Catch the bus right there. We stand out there, rain or shine. In the cold, when it was hot. We was right there on that corner, catching that bus. Yeah. But happy birthday to you. And I do. I wish you many, many more. I wish you many, many more. I do. I'm on here doing my something old. And the something old is cassettes for me. And I got my collection that I was able to keep up with. Olita Adams. Olita Adams. Oh, what'd you say? Well, I'm glad to have made your day, Alisa. You're welcome. You're welcome. Glad I made your day. Sing your birthday. Sing your birthday on live. This live action. Live, not pre-recorded. It's live. Well, yep. Olita Adams, y'all. She's a soulful singer. Very soulful sound. Very soulful. I think the first song that I think the majority of us probably were introduced to was Get Here. The song that she did and came out with. But this is her cassette. She got 8 songs, and they didn't put very many songs, 8 to 10 on these cassettes. They weren't having 15 to 20 songs, 8 to 10, and they roughly be anywhere from 2, 3, maybe 4 minutes tops per song. But they weren't filling it up. But what they filled it up with, they felt like it was, you know, good enough to make the cut. So if they was only gonna do 8, they had to be 8 of the greatest, 10 of the greatest songs that they got going on. But Olita Adams. Get here if you can. There are hills and mountains between us. Always something to get over. That's Olita. You can get here by railway. Yeah, that's her. Get here if you can. She's still performing. I've seen her on YouTube. As a matter of fact, my cousin, he was trying to remember a particular lady, and he couldn't remember who it was, and it was Olita Adams that he was referencing. Other than Anita Baker, it was Anita Baker. You know, I grabbed a hold of her by the age of 14, 15 when I first did the shindig, and the young lady was singing her, and I loved Angel. That's what she was singing of Anita's, and that's how Anita became my favorite singer. But I got so many singers that I love because they could sing. They had their own distinct sound. You know, they had their own distinct sound. But Olita Adams, Get Here. That's her, y'all. That is Olita Adams. She's on YouTube. I know she's doing, I've seen it doing some gospel. And some gospel music that she was doing. Playing the piano. Just beautiful. Yep, 1990. Okay, thank you, cousin. I appreciate you stopping by. I said I just want to speak to you, cuz I'll get back with you later. It is always a pleasure to chat with you and shoot the breeze. I do. I love it. Thank you, Diane. You enjoy the rest of your day. I love you. Okay, let's see who else. I got and this is just a Merry Christmas from Tommy Macon and the Gentlemen of Jazz. This is a group that I was able to fortunate enough to see them perform live. Tommy Macon and the Gentlemen of Jazz is a female, and they were performing at this the Doubletree that I stayed at one time, and purchased their songs, purchased their cassette, and we also purchased their. At the time, they had the DVD too, but purchased their cassette. The Christmas song. They have very nice sound too. Jazz. This came out in 98. So this is a little bit later, but they were still printing up cassettes. They were still printing up cassettes, y'all. 98. Let's see. What songs did he had on? Let me see if they got the songs printed on here. Yeah. Side A. We Three Kings of Orient. And who else? My Favorite Things. Yeah, your classic Christmas songs. Tommy Macon and the Gentlemen of Jazz. They may be on YouTube, and they may be still performing. I'm not sure, but that was in 98. That's been almost, and this was like looking at 24 years ago. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Mastered by Steve Askew at Micro Grove Studio in Decatur, Georgia. Local group right here in Atlanta. Yeah. I'm making in the Gentlemen of Jazz. Christmas. Merry Christmas. Let's see. Pop vocal classics. This is another one from 1951 to 1966. Original hits and original artists. They got 14 hits on here. Pop vocal classics. Cassettes. Pop vocal. Yeah. And who they got on here? Let's see. Side 1, they got Unforgettable. Y'all know who that. Nat King Cole, the original artist. Original hit, original artist. And then they have Over the Rainbow. Judy Garland. Somewhere over the rainbow. Y'all know where that's from. Y'all know where that's from. Y'all know. The Wizard of Oz. Somewhere. Yeah. Over the rainbow. Bluebirds sing. Judy Garland, y'all. Made it to this night pop vocal classic, 1951 to 1966. Original hits. Yeah. Original hits. Who else? Who else on here? Let me see. Love is a many splendid thing. Splendid thing. I can't. That's kind of the 4/8. What's that? I can't see that. The words kind of messed up on that one. Featuring Albert. Love is a many splendid thing. When I Fall in Love. The Letterman. Hawaiian wedding song. So, yeah. Pop vocals classics. Yep. Yeah. Wizard of Oz is one of my favorite movies too. You know, my favorite on here, on the Wizard of Oz, is the Lion. I love the Lion. What was y'all favorite Wizard of Oz character? I love the Lion. He was a mess. I thought you put my hands up. I thought you put my paw behind my back. You know. He was a mess. If I was the king of the forest. Toka, scary as all get out. Scary as all get out. Yeah. The Wizard of Oz. He out there trying to be the king of the forest. Who wasn't king of nothing with his scary butt. Wasn't king of nothing. Just up there putting on. Putting on. Got slapped. Then he just, what'd you do that for? What'd you do that for? It's scary. Putting on. We're about to do a thing. The Wizard of Oz, y'all. We grew up on that. We grew up on that. Front and center every year. Front and center. Yeah. And then when they came out with the Wiz, it's like, ooh. Yeah, that was Michael, Diane. Michael and Diana. Yep, you can't win. You can't win. That's what Michael did. That's what Michael did in the Wiz. In the Lion and the Wiz, he was good too. He was good too. I mean, they both were classic, but beautiful, just beautiful pieces of work. Beautiful pieces of work that we got a chance to experience growing up. Yeah. I'll take you back now. You know, I Shuga take you back. I will take you back down the road and bring it up to where we at right now. Yeah, they did a remake of The Wizard of Oz. It was probably about, how long ago? About maybe 10 years ago they did a remake, and who was in it? I think Queen Latifah. I think she was the Wiz. I think she was in the one that they did, you know, with our generation doing it, you know. And it was good too. We went over a friend's house and watched it. We had a watch party to watch, you know, the new take on it. So, but yeah, y'all, I like to come on